Hello students, our today's topic is very important yet very interesting topic. It is string processing that we come across every day. Okay, string processing means performing certain operations on the string. Performing certain operations on the string means we are performing various operations on the string every day. Initially, the string contains text which is then rewritten with the extra symbol as processing takes place. Okay, so various processing done on the string can be, means what are those operations that we perform on the string are pattern matching, or we can also say it as string matching, replacing or substitution of substring that we did in many programming language, string comparison that also we do in various programming languages, finding length, etc. These are the various operations that we usually perform in various programming languages. So these are actually the string operations that we perform on the string, and these operations are collectively known as the string processing. So we can also say that the string manipulation is string processing. String manipulation, or reading out the string, that whether the string is correct or not, is the string processing. Why string processing is needed? The question is why it is needed. So each programming language contains a character set that is used to communicate with the computer. This set usually includes alphabets, digits, and special characters. Okay, means whatever programming language we write, it is written in any language, and it is written with the help of these basic characters, that is the alphabets, digits, and special characters. The combination of these makes a programming language. So what do we do is, so string is processed to identify whether user has entered the right program or has written the right program or not. Means string is processed, whatever the user write the string, it is correct or not, it is identified by the string processing. For example, we have written the int x semicolon, so whether it has been written correctly by the user or not, it will be checked by string processing algorithm. It will check the character, means some user can also write inf, they can also write the wrong spelling. So it is checked by string processing, that whether it has been rightly entered or typed or not by the user. So one of the important string processing operation is string matching. There are various string processing operations, but out of them, one of the very important string processing algorithm is string matching, that we will do further, or it is also known as the pattern matching. So what is string matching? String matching algorithm is also known as string searching algorithm. This is a vital class of string algorithm and is declared as, this is a method to find the place where one is several string are found within the larger string. Means what? String matching means we have given a text array. String is also a text array. We have given a string t with length n, 1 to n, means with length n, and pattern array p with p whose length is p is a pattern whose length is 1 m. Okay, but always remember that this m is always less than equal to n. So this m is always less than equal to, and p is a substring of t. P is a substring of t, means p is consisted, or it exists in between the string t. So we have to find out the pattern p or substring p inside the text t. So, and there is also an important term which is known as the valid shift s. Means we have to shift the pattern to check whether it is existing in the given text or not. So there are different types of method, and it is also that the length of s is that is the length of shift is less than the n minus m. We will demonstrate it later, that is why it is n minus m. Here there are different types of methods are used to find the string: the naive string matching algorithm, the Rabin-Karp algorithm, finite automata, the Knuth-Morris-Pratt algorithm, and Bayer-Murray algorithm. These are the various algorithms using which we can find out the string matching of a given string. So the first one is very important algorithm, that is naive string matching algorithm. What is this? The naive string matching algorithm, or we can also say naive approach, tests all the possible placement of pattern P whose length is 1 to m relative to the text T. Text length is n. So we try shifts s is equal to 0, 1, 2, 2. The last maximum value of s is n minus m. We will demonstrate it why it is n minus m successively, and for each shift as compare t s plus 1 to s plus m to pattern p 1 to m. So this algorithm finds all the valid shifts using a loop that checks the condition p1 pattern is equal to text for each of n minus m plus 1 possible value of shift or not. Now this algorithm is naive string algorithm whose n is length t, m means pattern's length is m and text length is n, and for s from 0 to n minus m, do if pattern is equal to text or not. Then print pattern occurs with shift s, where the length of the text is measured from 1 to length of the m, means we will compare the text, that part only that is equal to the pattern length. So for example, the text is here 10110 and the pattern is 111. We have to find that whether this pattern 111 exists in between the text 10111, 0111, or not, and we have to also find all the valid shift, means if it is this pattern is repeated in this text, then all the valid values for the occurrence of this text pattern will be notified. So solution: first of all, s is equal to 0, means we will start comparing the text with the pattern, one text by one text, one by one we are comparing it. So first of all, here s is equal to 0 means we have not shifted the text to the right, it is at the position, initial position of the text, so s is equal to 0. So here we are comparing, the pattern is not matched with the text existing size. The size of the text is equal to the size of the pattern here, so it was here written as the size of the text was up to s plus m, means shift plus m. M is the length of the pattern. Now next we will proceed further. Now the shift is equal to 1, we have shifted the pattern one position to the right, so we are again comparing, it is not matched. Now s is equal to 2, we are shifting 2 places to the right, and now the pattern is matched 111 and the pattern is matched with the text 111, so s2 is a valid shift, s2 is a valid shift. Now again we are proceeding further. S equal to 3, s is equal to 3 and we are shifting 3 position to the right. Now we are matching it, it is not matched. S equal to 4, it is also not again matching. Now next is s equal to 5, it is all again not matching, we are shifting 5 places to the right side, it is not matching. Now s is equal to 6, at 6 positions, shift as 6 position, means 6, after 6 shifts it is matched again, means this is the second position where the pattern has been matched, so s6 is also a valid shift, so it will be notified also. Now last is s equal to 7, so it is the end of the string text, the length of the text is 10, length of the text is 10 and the length of the pattern is 7, so sorry 3, so the remaining size of the shift means we can make therefore n minus m. The term we were using in the previous shift was n minus m, that is the n is the length of the text and m is the length of the pattern. So this is the n minus 1, means n minus m, so it is 7, means we can do only 7 shift with this pattern, because after the 7th shift the pattern there will be no existing text pattern left here to be matched with the pattern. So its maximum value is n minus, so shift's maximum value is n minus m, that is the size of text minus size of the pattern. Thank you.